Hey everybody, happy Halloween. Got some time before the urchins start showing up today, and it's going to be cold and rainy and thunderstormy, so we may not get a ton anyway. But I'll show you some things that I did the other day and working on. First of all, something I'll do here, we got today from Switchline Decals. Got it's an E9 set, but it'll be fine for the F unit. We're going to get the nose stripes on there. Switchline Decals is from, where are they? Cartersville, Georgia, for gosh sakes. But they don't have a minimum. So you can order up a $7 set and you don't have to buy $20 worth. The other day, filming the UPs, this wide cab Dash 8 did all right. But when I went to use these two, they didn't do so great. They are Bachman Spectrums. And I should never complain. I got them for $5 a piece from BNSF Dave when I visited cousin Vinny down in Phoenix, and we went on a rail fan expedition. But they weren't running real great, so all I did, tore them apart, gave them some love, ran them, put just a dab of oil, let them get going. But when I was putting one of them back together, I realized, and this is kind of weird for the Bachmans, the Spectrums. They fit on, they have these little posts here, and that's where, when you put them on the chassis, I'm doing this all backwards, but here, let's do it right. Let's set it here. When you set them on, another quality production here. So when they go on, there's little places here. The white plastic, that is where the fuel tank screws on. And the little nubs here, you put on 2 screws from the bottom. And you can't see it on that one. But they hold everything together. Well, the one I was working on, they had chipped out. So there was no threads left. So I said, well, I'll go to my parts. And I had a Conrail one that didn't work terribly well, and I've used for couplers already and front grille and all that. Again, these were $5 a piece, so I don't mind cutting them up. So what I did on the Conrail, I cut off the posts. You can see where the white is. There's nothing there. And I simply, I get the right ones, because they should be blue. Yep, I just glued them in place. Let them sit overnight. God, no, they're so close. You can see which ones are which. Doesn't matter. And then these tiny little screws here, they go into it. And they just kind of snug the shell down onto the chassis. And then the fuel tank comes up over it and snaps them up. So anyway, they're running better. I'll show you in a second. And while I had them off, I went ahead and just kind of rusted up the trucks. Instead of this bright gray that they were, I just made them look normal with my huge technical 99-cent brown paint from Hobby Lobby. 90% all my weathering is brown paint from Hobby Lobby. Anyway, let's put these on for a second and we'll see. And then I'm not going to bore you with adding the nose stripes onto an F unit. Should be pretty easy. But and we'll take a look in a minute. Okay, so they're all running. Like I said, it's the best $5 I ever spent. Even though maybe they're not geared the same, they run pretty good. So that's enough of that. At 9404, it's wearing the plaque that it wore before it got scrapped, honoring a guy, I think somewhere in Texas. He was on he'd been a maintenance away worker for like a zillion years down there. It's sad that that one got scrapped. But I saw that on probably railpictures.net, so I made a little version of it. All right, so let's do some decals. Hey, we're just going to put one of those nose stripes on. Call it good. Good grief.